and welcome back, or welcome to the We Are City channel. FIFA 23 is finally here on the channel as we start our Manchester City career mode. Lots to go through before we get into the gameplay. We're going to be playing no pre-season. We want to get straight away into this first season and then get into the second season, third season, so on. Let's have a look at the team management currently. So this is a squad. This is the way I've set my team up, trying to play like Manchester City in real life. You can see here some of the players actually in overall have already gone up since the start of the series, or since the start of the season. We are up to the first game of the season. I've been doing the training and getting us to this point, developing the players. So Edison is our goalkeeper. This is going to be starting 11. Walker, Diaz, Laporte and Cancelo, the back four. Rodri in the holding midfield role with Gundogan and Kevin De Bruyne in front. Bernardo Silva on the right hand side, Phil Foden on the left, and Erling Haaland through the middle. 90 rated. I think he starts at 88. He's already grown by 2 since the start of the season, really. We've got Julian Alvarez who's gone up by 2 as well. Mahrez, Grealish, Phillips, Stones, Akanji and Ortega on the bench. This is going to be the main side for the season. Then the reserves, we've got Scott Carson, Sergio Gomez, Nathan Ake and Cole Palmer. I think Ake has actually gone up as well, and so has Cole Palmer massively. He starts at 66, does he? Cole Palmer's gone up to 71 already. He is definitely one for the future. And then some of the young players. We've got a small squad really. We've got Rico Lewis, Josh Wilson-Esbrand, Robertson, Ben Knight and Morgan Rogers. Lewis and Esbrand might get game time, the other 3 won't. But we haven't got a big squad really. We've got a pretty small squad, and this is the side that we're going to go with for most of the season. That is the starting 11 we're going to go with. Now, if we're going to the squad hub, we are currently using the development plans and players. No one is currently on a position change, but we are using obviously the development on the players. Kieran Slicker there, he's a player we've got out on loan. So is James Trafford, 64 rated. We've got Stefan out on loan. We've got plenty of players out on loan, guys. Callum Doyle, Luke Mbete, Taylor Harwood, Bellis. I mean, the list goes on. Issa Kabore there also. Filip Stevanovic, Diogo Rossa, Luis Fiorini, Tommy Doyle, Yankel Herrera. We've got James McAtee, he's definitely one for the future. Jan Kuto. Who else is out on loan? Some more. Kaiki, Slavan Tedic, Liam Delap, and I think that is everyone, but that is a big squad out on loan. Got 44 players overall. Most of those out on loan, only a small squad here at City. And we're looking to really do what we can in this season, the best we can, and then look to improve the squad next season. Now, financially, one thing I wanted to start the episode with straight away is some players are out of contract in recent times. Phil Foden's got 192 million release clause in his contract, and he's also out of contract come 2 seasons away. So we're going to delegate a renewal. We're going to offer Phil Foden 220,000 to 350,000 per week. And we'll see if that's the deal he's willing to. He wants a release clause again, but 243.2 million. We're going to negotiate that. I want Phil Foden under a new contract straight away. That is the idea. So he wants a squad role and a rotation player. Pep Guardiola says, sure thing, Phil Foden. 5-year extension, 3-year one. We'll get him on a 4-year one. That's till like 2028, 2029. Brilliant. Disregard release clause, which is good. He doesn't want a release clause. Let's have a look now. 245,000 per week for Phil Foden. Seems like something Pep Guardiola, of course, will be happy with. 245,000 per week. Phil Foden does sign an extension. That is our first thing we've done in this career mode. Get Phil Foden down to a long-term deal. That is necessary. We've also got our youth academy scouts in Argentina, in England, and also in Spain. And they've currently picked up one player for us that we've already signed to our youth system. It is Domingo Valencia, 78 to 94 potential at 16 years of age. Perhaps another Argentinian superstar, 6'2", a bit stronger than Julian Alvarez, but he's quick, he's physical. Perhaps the Argentinian Erling Haaland in a way. Only 60 overall at the moment, but we're going to develop him, and he could be one for the future of this career mode. And it's first press conference time for Pep Guardiola as we go into the Charity Shield, Community Shield game against Liverpool. What are we expecting from Liverpool? We need to bring winning mentality. I'm confident we can win. I just want a good performance. That is probably something Pep Guardiola would say. Just wants a good performance here in today's game. Been a good pre-season for you. Of course, we haven't played the pre-season, guys. I wanted to get straight into this series. It's a big occasion. Big occasion again. Pep Guardiola riling up the fans here, riling up the team. Manchester City going to Community Shield against Liverpool. No more signs, of course. We signed our players already. I'll sign players who are right for us. That is just something Pep would say. Of course, the transfer window at this point was still open. So this is the side we're set to go with against Liverpool in the Community Shield. I have made a few changes. I want to build up the sharpness of the full squad. I want a fully sharp squad. See Sergio Gomez there. He's not up there. Ake and Palmer nearly there. Grealish, Stones, Alvarez, Calvin Phillips, certainly not. Ortega and Rodri also. So we've put a few players in to try and build up the sharpness. Ortega will start in goal against Liverpool. It's going to be Walker, Akanji, Captain Diaz and Cancelo in the back there. But we are going to make Ilkay Gundogan, of course, captain. He is Manchester City's captain in real life. Rodri, De Bruyne and Gundogan in that midfield three. Haaland, of course, makes his debut at this point through the middle. Foden on the left, Mahrez on the right. We've got Alvarez, Bernardo Silva, Jack Grealish. Actually, I might give Grealish a go, purely because I want to get his sharpness up also. We'll get Grealish in there. Alvarez, Foden on the bench. Grealish will start on that left-hand side. Calvin Phillips will come on trying to get his sharpness up. Stones, Laporte, Edison in there as well. No Gomez, no Ake, no Cole Palmer in today's squad. I think we've got 5 substitutions throughout FIFA this year, which will make a big difference. Hopefully, they would make a bigger bench. Maybe that is the case, I'm not sure. But it does mean some of the younger players will get a chance in these games. Perhaps Rico Lewis, like Pep Guardiola's done in real life. But not today. Strong side, built to sharpness. Get ready for the kick-off in that Premier League season. Well, these are all the new cinematics before a game. You can see there the people and the fans arriving at Wembley Stadium. Liverpool fans, Manchester City fans. A little, like, sort of promo. A build-up in pictures. And I quite like that. It's a very, very good little cinematic, isn't it? Manchester City versus Liverpool today. A build-up before a big game. Definitely is something EA Sports have added and added brilliantly. Liverpool versus Manchester City. Wembley Stadium awaits. 2 sets of fans waiting to see 2 big teams go at it. Can we outdo Liverpool here today? Well, I was interested to see what Jurgen Klopp put out there today. This is the side Klopp has gone with. Alisson starts and goal. It's a back 4 of Trent Alexander-Arnold, Matip, Van Dijk and Robertson. Fabinho in the holding role with captain Jordan Henderson and Thiago. It's Luis Diaz and Mo Salah supporting new signing Darwin Núñez, who does start the game, the Uruguayan, up top for Jurgen Klopp. Manchester City versus Liverpool. It's live from Wembley Stadium. Grealish. What a ball. Cancelo outside the boot, crossing to Erling Haaland, who arrived. Nearly an early goal there within 3 minutes. Alisson out there. By the way, guys, we're on legendary difficulty at the moment. This is only my 2nd game on FIFA 23, so apologies if you think I'm terrible at it. But the game is very different this year. Rodri will definitely start to adapt to this game. At the moment, not doing so well there in possession. Mo Salah. 1-0 Liverpool. This is what I mean, they like to run at you. And it's so hard to defend in this game, I feel. Very hard to defend. Mo Salah. 16 metres away from goal. Hits that with power into the side netting. Get used to things. Grealish out to Mahrez. Into Haaland with a touch and Haaland, what a finish. 1-1. Well, what a little in-swinger there from Riyad Mahrez and Erling Haaland with the signature celebration there. Not done it for Manchester City yet, I don't believe. We do take the lead 1-0. Haaland gets his first City goal, touch in the chest, right-footed finish on his weaker foot. He's going to score so many goals this season. Grealish out to Mahrez. Look at this run by Haaland. Finds a gap between Trent Alexander-Arnold and Matip. Matip loses it. Haaland one touch. And into the back of that with the power. 1-1. Level here. Clearly attacking-wise, we're going to be quite good this season. Defensively, we're going to have to try and work on that. Trent. Chased by Ilkay Gundogan. Nice pull back to Salah. Into Darwin Núñez and tipped over the bar by Ortega. Cancelo. Trent with him. Rodri. Cancelo again. Grealish who tries to bend one! Jack Grealish, the £100 million man, nearly finds that far corner from Alisson. Very close. De Bruyne into Grealish. City counter. Referee says that is half-time in the Charity Shield. City 1, Liverpool 1. Good performance so far from us. Defensively, I'm struggling. I do think it's something I'll adapt to. Trent Alexander-Arnold luckily kept him quiet on the right side. Not really got at him with Grealish though, like I want to. He built up his sharpness. Every away at the near post. Gundogan. Into KDB, who we know can pick a killer pass. And De Bruyne does pick a killer pass. It's into Phil Foden. He's away from Matip. Phil Foden. Tight angle for Phil Foden to finish. Off the bench. And scores immediately, Phil Foden. Well, Jack Grealish off. Phil Foden on. He celebrates in front of the City fans. Foden scores. Minutes getting into the game. On the counter. De Bruyne with a great ball through to Phil Foden. Rodri for Phillips. That's a good substitution as well. Get his sharpness up. 2-1 we lead here. So here comes Calvin Phillips now for his Man City debut as well. Get his sharpness up. Calvin Phillips. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo into Mahrez. Mahrez beats him to it. Mahrez pulls it back. Bernardo Silva! Good save by Alisson. Really good save by the Brazilian. First corner here. De Bruyne swings it in. Haaland is in there! Oh, and Kyle Walker nearly had to tap him. Look at that space, the far post. Mahrez, De Bruyne. Over to Foden, brilliant pass. Got Salah against him. Into Cancelo. Cancelo. Haaland with a chance here. It's 3-1 Manchester City. We're lifting that Community Shield. Erling Haaland gets another one. Great celebration from Haaland. 3-1. Good play there. What a ball, by the way, through to Cancelo here by Phil Foden. Cancelo pulls it back. Haaland lets it onto that right foot. 2 goals this week of right foot today. We've done pretty well. Alexander-Arnold. Henderson. Chance again for Liverpool. Every chance they tend to score. Ortega can't save that one. Diogo Jota. I was a little bit confident saying we're going to win the Charity Shield, wasn't I? Henderson, the captain, finds Jota. Ortega tries to narrow the angle. Jota hits it with power. Over the top. Chased by Mo Salah. Brilliant play from Bernardo. Foden. Cancelo. Oh, what a ball. Haaland on the chest. Erling Haaland hat-trick. It's 4-2. Erling Haaland hat-trick for Manchester City. On his first appearance, guys. He's so good. 4-2 win on Legendary in my 3rd game. Played our first game of the series, our first game of the episode. Erling Haaland played in here. What a ball by Cancelo. Haaland touching the chest. Right foot again. Right-footed finish. Into that bottom corner past Alisson. Space in the net to go for. Haaland hat-trick. Get used to hearing that as well. Haaland hat-trick. Manchester City 4, Liverpool 2. Mo Salah full-time. Manchester City do win 4-2. What a performance there. Erling Haaland hat-trick. And his first game for the club. Foden as well. Goals in the 22nd, the 78th and the 90th minute. The big Norwegian, who is about to take the Premier League by storm. And Gundogan came off, so Bernardo Silva, where's the captain's armband? So up he steps, Bernardo Silva to lift the Charity Shield trophy. Manchester City winners in the first game. First trophy of the season, by the way, for us. In our first game of the series. Bernardo Silva lifts the Charity Shield trophy. Expect big things in this series this year. The post-match interview for Pep Guardiola, who can talk about it. A lot of people about the game, the dangerous opponent Liverpool are. This is a big day for Manchester City. Winning trophies like we did today in style. Every player is turned into a 9 out of 10. It's a big day. Let's enjoy it, says Pep Guardiola. Needs to get a good run. Apparently Walker's been struggling. Pep Guardiola still sees Walker for the future at Manchester City, of course. And Haaland, no questions about the performance. Were you surprised? Haaland just loves to play. And he just loves to score goals. It's natural for Erling Haaland, isn't it? Well, a few players have already been talking to us, and Riyad Mahrez wants to start the first game of the Premier League season, which will be against Southampton. First press conference of the season for Pep Guardiola. Are we good enough to win the league? It's about self-belief. The boys definitely do believe in themselves here in this Manchester City squad. There's no doubt about that. Gundogan has refused to sign a new contract to the club. That is a bit of a news, isn't it, for us? He's our player right now. And we want him here. That is very hard to start the season off, isn't it? The reporter saying that. And Southampton strong opposition. Are you ready for the challenge? I believe in my players, says Pep Guardiola. Let's get into our first game of the Premier League season. So Southampton, the side we face today, and this is the team we'll go with. Ederson starts and goal. It's Walker, Diaz, Laporte, and Cancelo at the back 4. Roger in the holding role with Kevin De Bruyne and captain Ilkay Gundogan midfield 3. And the front 3 of Phil Foden. Riyad Mahrez does start like he has to be. And hat-trick hero from the last game, Erling Haaland on the bench. Alvarez, Bernardo Silva, Grealish, Phillips, Stones, Akanji, and Ortega. Ake still needs to build up his sharpness. We'll get him getting his sharpness up in the next few fixtures. So we arrived, the fans at the St Mary's, for the first Premier League game of the season. Anticipation is massive, I believe, with the fans ready to see probably one of the biggest superstars in world football, Erling Haaland, make his Premier League debut. City versus Southampton here today. St Mary's Stadium awaits. usually a bogey side for City, Southampton. City have struggled against them in the past, and I wonder if we'll see some of those players City have sold to Southampton recently in the transfer window starting in their team. James Ward-Prowse there, the captain for the Saints in this opening Premier League fixture. As for Southampton, in goal is not Gavin Bazunu, it's Alex McCarthy. A back four of Walker-Peters, Mohamed Salisu, Shaletta and Parode. They've got Aribo and Diallo in the midfield too. The three behind the striker are Stuart Armstrong, Captain Ward-Prowse and Elyounoussi, and it is Che Adams up top. Bazunu on the bench, Bella Kocha, Gineppo, Romeo Lavia is there, Mara Livramento, and also Adam Armstrong. City versus Southampton, us in our away kit for the first time this season. It's live from St Mary's Stadium, and Haaland nearly immediately intercepts there. Great pressing from Haaland. Fullback Parode, who's away from Kyle Walker. Pulls on back to Ward-Prowse, and James Ward-Prowse beats Edison. Possibly too easy. 1-0 Southampton. Like I said, City tend to struggle against Southampton. We really do in Southampton there. Taking the lead straight away. Parode with the ball through. No one with Ward-Prowse, no one tracking. And the captain scores the first goal of Premier League season for Southampton. We're 1-0 down here. Not a good start. Not a good start at all. Good play. Gundogan, brilliant touch. De Bruyne. Cancelo into Erling. Haaland with a chance here. It's 1-1. Haaland scores. Joao Cancelo assists. Brilliant football from Manchester City. Absolutely brilliant football from us there. And we're level here. Great touch by Gundogan. As soon as he brought that press, Cancelo makes that forward run. Haaland with a tap in. I mean, does he go straight at Alex McCarthy here, Erling Haaland? Yeah, it's just right low, and the keeper can't do anything about it. It's his first Premier League goal. Walker out intercepts, and they're on the counter again here. Adams. Elyounoussi. Steps in, was Aymeric Laporte. Oh, he can't do a pass like that. That was stupid. Ward-Prowse. Armstrong, good save by Edison, get up. Edison with another great save. Great double save from Edison. Credit to him, great double save. Crossing here. Salisu! Wide the post, that is half time. Southampton 1, Manchester City 1. Southampton, the better side. I have to say, Southampton the better side. Options for Southampton. Walker intercept. Walker, done again. Adams spun. Adams, Ward-Prowse, 2-1. What are we doing defensively? And Southampton take the lead. Again. Defensively all over the place here. I think they should do better there. 2-1 to Southampton. Well, defensive issues at the start of the season, as I expected. Like I said, guys, defending is so hard in this game this year, it feels. Nothing comes from that advantage, referee. Walker-Peters. Armstrong. Aribo. Ward-Prowse. Great play. Southampton 3-1. Gundogan's going to come off for Bernardo Silva. I can't defend at the moment. The defensive line, the players, as soon as you grab a player, they jump out of position. As soon as I select Diaz here, he jumps forward. I just don't get it. That gives Che Adams a chance. 3-1 Southampton. Bernardo Silva is on. Passing is terrible. Can't pass backwards, you can only pass forwards, it feels like. Salisu, what a ball. Straight into the path of Che Adams. 4-1 Southampton. Smashed here. Alvarez going to come on for Mahrez. Phillips purely for fitness will come on for Rodri, but 4-1. The St Mary's Stadium. Southampton are our bogey side on FIFA, by the way, and in real life. I mean, the way it falls back to them there is so fortunate. The defence need to step up there. And not let that ball be won. Full time, Southampton 4, Manchester City 1. Well, they are our bogey side on FIFA, and they're also our bogey side in real life. And been caught out here. Dominated by Southampton, a 4-1 win. The better side. We'll get better, surely. Hopefully we'll get better in this series. Well, I saw the scoreline. Liverpool did get a 3-2 win in the end over Crystal Palace at home. They're our title rival this season, possibly Chelsea. You're disappointed. Our defending wasn't good. We just couldn't get enough of the ball. Southampton were better than us on the day. That is something Pep would say, and they were better than us on the day. 2 defeats against Southampton. We need our senior players to step up. Press conference will do nothing. De Bruyne, a really good performance. I thought De Bruyne was poor today. That shows the game, not quite on it. We're back into the Premier League action now. Match day 2 in the Premier League. At home this time against newly promoted Fulham. This is side we go with against Fulham. A couple of changes. Ederson is still in goal, but Akanji comes in for Laporte at the back. Bernardo Silva comes in for Ilkay Gundogan in the middle. And Jack Grealish comes in for Phil Foden at left-hand side. Alvarez, Foden, Gundogan, Phillips, Stones, Ake and Ortega. They mentioned no Laporte today. We need to try and build the sharpness of Ake and Gomez over the starting fixtures. But we need to start picking up 3 points in the Premier League. That is the better start, isn't it? Well, there is the big man, Erling Haaland. 4 goals in his last 3 games for Manchester City. He's only played 2. That stat is irrelevant. Playing and facing Fulham today, expect him to get quite a few goals. Expect a better performance from Manchester City, especially coming to the home ground today. I mean, that 4-1 defeat to Southampton, we'll just put it behind us and act like our season starts today. Sao Marco Silva lines up his side. In goal is Marek Rodak. Kenny Tete, Diop, Shane Duffy and Kazawa at the back 4. Got Nathan Chalobah and João Paulinho at the midfield 2. It's Willie and Tom Kearney, the captain, and Cabano in behind Vinicius. No Mitrovic today. Mitrovic is on the bench with Robinson, James, Wilson and Babu. Bernd Leno doesn't even start either. Interesting Fulham side to face us. They're really marking Rodri out of games at the moment. Carlos Vinicius. Walker can't catch him. Vinicius. Tess Ederson defensively. I'm trying to get Rodri to dictate the game, but I can't get the ball into him. He has his steps out. Vinicius. Kearney. Vinicius again. Willian. What a run. Willian! 1-0 to Fulham. Defensively, all over the place. And the same again here. How we let Willian run through there, I don't know. 122 miles per hour he hits that. Grealish away from Tete. Grealish into Bernardo Silva. Back out to Kevin. De Bruyne with a hit. Blocked away. Walker. Rodri, Bernardo. Grealish. Haaland at the far post. Just can't get the contact on it he wanted. We're on the swing in. Kanji in there. Out to Diaz. Bernardo Silva. Manuel Akanji. De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva with an absolutely spectacular finish here from Bernardo Silva. 1-1. City back in this game. That level. Kanji wide to Kevin De Bruyne. Wonderful cross in. And Bernardo Silva with the acrobatics. Overhead kick. Beats Rodak at his near post. 1-1. They just don't seem to have possession against teams. Vinicius, William. 2-1. It's just so easy for them to do that. It's just so easy. 2-1. We score and they immediately equalise. Or immediately go back in front. Kearney. As soon as I select Ruben Diaz there, he just runs away. I don't get it. I'm not even using the analog stick. Oh, it's Akanji. 3-1. Down to Fulham at home. Grealish could head it. Cancelo. Mahrez. De Bruyne, he's in here. Kevin De Bruyne. De Bruyne with power. It's 3-2. That's how they finish. No little neat finishes in this game, is there? The opposition get near your box and they smash it in. 3-2. De Bruyne played in. He's saying swap Mahrez. I don't think Mahrez is going to come off here. The worrying thing is, we've conceded 7 goals already at the start of the season. Half-time, City 2, Fulham 3. With a chance of getting back here. Good chance. Only 1 goal in the difference here. Cancelo. Alvarez, Cancelo. Haaland's in there! Rodak with a save. Haaland should score. De Bruyne. Cancelo. Alvarez! Mahrez at the far post! Somehow it doesn't go in. Vinicius Jr. Carlos Vinicius. Vinicius! Good save by Ederson. 3-2. Foden for Riyad Mahrez seems like a logical substitution here. To really look at. Cancelo. Into Haaland with a chance. It's 3-3. Haaland with an equaliser. On the head. 3-3. Good ball in by Cancelo. He's going to be crucial this season. Really nice header by Haaland. Into the side netting. No nonsense from the big man. 3-3. We need 3 points against Fulham, don't we? De Bruyne. Alvarez arriving. Cleared away by Fulham. They get a point at the Etihad away from home. City 3, Fulham 3. What a shaky start to our first episode. 1 game remaining here. Pep Guardiola's got a lot to think about in this Man City side. Defensively, massive issues. Well, Pep Guardiola comes in for the press conference for the final game of today's episode against Chelsea. How are preparations going? Are you ready? We're in excellent shape, says Pep Guardiola. The side, hopefully he's ready for today's game. Quiet window so far. I'm happy with this group. No need to more say about the transfer window. Obviously the game doesn't know that we, disable the transfer window for the first one. In and out lately. Can the team find consistency? The boys are working hard at it. A draw and defeat to start the season. Let's hope we end this episode with a win and on the up for episode 2. This is the side we're going to go with against Chelsea today. In goal is Ederson, Stones and Laporte today, partner at the back, with Walker at the right back position, Cancelo at the left back position, Rodri in the whole midfield role with captain Gundogan and Kevin De Bruyne in front. It's Foden on the left today, Mahrez back again on the right, Erling Haaland through the middle. On the bench, Alvarez, Bernardo Silva, Grealish, Phillips, Diaz and Ake. Well, massive game here at Stamford Bridge. The cinematics take place. We pan around the goals here at Stamford Bridge. City versus Chelsea. Pep Guardiola versus Graham Potter. Chelsea, different side. And also the first time we face a player we know very well here at the club. It's Raheem Sterling. I do believe he will be starting for this Chelsea side. There's Reece James as well. Wesley Fofana. Big money spent on this Chelsea side. Christopher and Nkunku apparently arriving in the summer as well. They have a wonderful team. This is the Chelsea side. In goal starts Edouard Mendy. It's a back five for Potter of James, Thiago Silva, Koulibaly, Wesley Fofana and Ben Chilwell. In the midfield two, it's Mason Mount, Kai Havertz, very attacking, and Hakim Ziyech, Aubameyang and Raheem Sterling the front three. Cucurella is on the bench. City know him very well. Chukwuemeka, Pulisic, Azpilicueta, Borja and also N'Golo Kante. City versus Chelsea. Last game of today's episode. Let's end it on a high. It's live from Stamford Bridge. Stones into Walker. It was meant for Mahrez, that one out far right. De Bruyne. Haaland. Could have kept going there. Just couldn't turn right. Foden clips one in. Haaland's arriving. It's 1-0 City. But Erling Haaland is offside. Great pace shown by Sterling. Sterling. Well done, John Stones, who's actually stepped in today. Been brilliant so far. And problem here, Riyad Mahrez is down injured. Well, that's a big miss if he's going to be injured for this season. Struggling in the wide areas anyway. Riyad Mahrez down. We'll have to find out what the next episode. I don't know why everyone's in yellow sharpness here. Sterling. Out to Ziyech. Flicking a little bit of trick there from Hakim Ziyech. Mason Mount. Aubameyang behind Sterling. Havertz with a chance here, and it's just past Ederson's post there for Chelsea. That was their first big chance. Rolled out to Cancelo. Grealish up against Reece James today. Oh, good ball by Grealish. Haaland. Haaland! Oh! Past the post. Koulibaly. Bit of a shove on Haaland. James. Havertz. Sterling. Oh, Sterling turns brilliantly. Laporte slides in. Raheem Sterling puts one in the top corner. And it's 1-0 Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. Not playing well at the moment at all, are we? Defensively, big problems. Raheem Sterling here. Why Stones steps out, I don't know. What is Stones doing there? I never asked Stones to step out. The centre-backs just keep doing it. That is half-time, right before half-time. Chelsea score. We lead by 1-0 on this. If it had to be anyone, I wish it wouldn't be Raheem Sterling. He's actually impressed me so far. Grealish, when he has played. Foden. Chilwell, late challenge on Phil Foden. Throw in. There's no free kick seems to go in our favour. Walker. Ilkay Gundogan's in there. What a header from Gundogan. Well, all our goals have come from crosses, really, haven't they? And Gundogan rises, the captain, in the right place, the right time, gets in the box. You can see it here, he's straight in there, Gundogan. Good cross by Walker. Thiago Silva, Koulibaly. Get out the way, says Ilkay Gundogan. Captain, fantastic, scores. 1-1 all level. Fofana into Sterling again. Chilwell, Sterling, who's running the show here. Chelsea. Aubameyang. Aubameyang to Hakim Ziyech off the post. Oh, we get lucky there. Thank you, Ziyech, for being really poor. Stone switches it out to Grealish. Can we nick a win here? Grealish, Gundogan. Back to Grealish, Reece James. Coming back here. De Bruyne. Oh, it might fall to Haaland. Haaland with a chance! Straight at Edouard Mendy. Bernardo Silva. Koulibaly away. Haaland can't control it. Calvin Phillips in there. That is full time. We end today's episode with a win against Liverpool in the Charity Shield, which is what it matters, I suppose. But in the Premier League, a terrible start. A defeat to Southampton, a draw to Fulham, and an away draw to Chelsea as well. Thank you very much for watching. Please do like the video if you haven't read up. Please do like the video. Couldn't even get that out then if you haven't already. Please do subscribe to the channel if you are new. And also, guys, you can join the WeAreCity membership club to see all these videos early in the Silver and Gold Club or unedited episodes in the Bronze Club. A glitch already there in FIFA. We'll see you guys next time.